Ba 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 ba. Doobie 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 doo doo. Doobie 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 doo doo. Okay, let's just have a look here. I actually didn't check. Earn 50 stars. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. 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 Fine. I can't believe I have to play more pilot quests, honestly. That's something, I don't know why I'm dreading it, but I am kind of dreading it. It's not really any good reason for that. I don't actually, I like that game quite a bit. So here we go. 9 more, and then we're done. Okay, so, I feel like, So I think obviously we're gonna have to get the star through that hedge garden. I think we're gonna need to, oh god, are we gonna need to push this 4 block? Yeah, we are. We're gonna have to push this 4 block onto the key switch, which means we basically have to use not quite all of our blocks. I'm guessing there's a good reason why we can't do certain things. I'm just thinking out loud, honestly. I don't know what we're doing here. We can do stuff like this because that'll buy us a little bit of freedom. In fact, we can even oh, never mind, we can't do that. So we know right away that that's not gonna work. We could do something like this. Problem with this is that we got to make sure we're pushing things in a way that we can get them out again. So like, for instance, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Guessing there's no real reason why this is a problem. We just can't push that blue block into the corner. We could start moving some of these guys out of the way. Which one we move out of the way, I'm not super certain yet. Well, we can't do that. We know we can't do that because we basically need every single block. So we can do that. That's fine. We can't push it in the corner also. And actually, we can't do this either. I think we gotta push it that far. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here yet. This one's tricky because I think we got to use this dot over here to push the blue block to the right. We don't actually need every single red dot, just most of them. Now the problem with this is now if we want to, we're going to be pushing the star block through here, and it's not going to be able to, I'm not going to be able to dig it out through here. So that's not going to work. So I think we actually sacrifice 1 block over here to ensure that, it's not in the way. So we could push this down and then to the right, and that might be fine. And we know we can get the star out of there. The problem is that we can't get this one out of here. So that might not be it either. Interesting. So this little conundrum here, that's gonna be an issue. I am not yet sure what we're doing here. Honestly, this might be the bulk of the problem. I'm just thinking about the thing is that if we push this blue block right one now, even we can't do anything with it. We can't get a red dot, red block above it to push it down. That's impossible. So we know pretty well that no matter how we push that around, nothing is happening with that. And we've already kind of established that this is a problem, right? So I think this is the major problem with this puzzle. This guy right here is a big time problem. I am not yet sure how we're gonna deal with that. Let's get this block. Oh, you know what? Okay, never mind. It's not a big deal either at all. I don't know why I was making it to be such a big deal, because we can basically just push one of these guys out. One thing we could do is I could push it out and then manipulate it so it's with the other one. Maybe that's how we sacrifice one block. No, because the thing is that we can't push it out no matter what. Pretty sure, and it does have to be this one here. We do have to push this one here. I think this has to be one of the last things we do. And I think that the red dot we're pushing up from that corner is going to be the sacrifice. Because I really don't think I can retrieve that block, weirdly. Because any way that I see that I can retrieve it means that the blue block is going to be in the way. So, you know, I mean, we have options here, right? We could do something like this. At this point, I'm just trying to combine blocks. Because we're gonna start thinking about... Sorry, you'll have to forgive me here. We're gonna start thinking about getting them up there to move that blue 4 out of the way. I think there's probably still a gimmick here that I'm not really seeing, but I keep saying that. I keep thinking there's a gimmick, and then it's like, no, you already solved it, bud. You already, like, there's no gimmick. It's you solved it. So, like, I don't know. So I don't know. Let's push this guy up and onto the switch. And then we push this blue block here up, and I think that is it. Like, I don't think that there's any other twists or turns. Again, I keep thinking there's going to be a twist or turn, and then I find out, oh no, actually it was really rather simple. It just, you know, I had to kind of do the labor. I mean, there is this here, of course. Honestly, I think the hardest part about Block Koala is understanding how to manipulate blocks into a position where you can retrieve them. Like, it's really understanding, like, how you, like, the space that you require in order to move blocks around. That's really it. I don't think there's any other gimmicks about it than that. Everything else is basically just labor. Maybe the hardest part about Block Koala is that it seems like it's got a gimmick to it. It seems like it has a twist or turn, but it's actually pretty simple. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Well, now this one actually does have a gimmick. This one actually does have a gimmick. I think what I gotta do here is basically press the switch in such a way that I can get the frog through the door. So, and that's maybe it. There might be something I'm not. Again, I keep thinking that there's a gimmick, but well, it might be that there's a gimmick. What if we did this? No, never mind. I don't know what that was. That's interesting. It's interesting to me that that didn't work. This is the fun part of this puzzle, honestly, is the fact that the switch is just barely... I think the actual solution here has to be in moving this guy up here. Like, you gotta be able to use this this part of the level up here, maybe? I really think that the only problem here is in making sure that the frog is ahead of me enough that when I push the switch, he's gonna be able to step through the door and then fully through the door. What if we, yeah, that's it. Okay, this one did have a gimmick, and it's a good gimmick. It was a good gimmick. You gotta use the star block. Makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, now gotta make sure. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, this is fine. We don't actually have to do that. Okay. Okay. This is clever. This one's really clever, actually. You gotta use how the stage is kind of mirroring in order to solve this one fully. All right, so let's move this. That's goofy. I don't know why I thought that was gonna be correct. Okay. There's an issue here. Since it's mirroring me completely, I'm not sure how to manipulate Mr. Frog here. I think we need this bottom stage again. Like this. Okay, perfect. Now I think we can just move him around a bit. I don't know. Maybe like this? Well, he's through the door now. So now we can move him like this. And now I think we can just move him normally. I don't know. I'm kind of struggling a little bit with the visualization of this one. Okay. No. He's still wrong. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Like this? No, still wrong. Okay. Oh boy. Still not quite there, but very close. We just need to push him one more up. I think I actually need to use this right side here. Or sorry, this left side. In order to move fully up. I don't know what I'm doing. Something has gone wrong. Maybe we do this? This doesn't really work, does it? Having him mirror me is actually bad. Wonder if I just accidentally solved it. No, I don't think so. I just need to... He needs to be able to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He needs to be able to move 5 blocks. And the only way to move... Okay, I think I know. I need to get him over there again. That's gonna be the tricky part, honestly, because that was harder than it looked. That's not it, obviously. Okay, this is gonna take me a little bit of trial and error, because I'm not even really sure how I did it the first time. Okay, he's through the hole. Now, I just need to make sure he kind of stays there. One, two, three. Okay, hold on. No. Okay, what if we... What if we use this little stop gap here? One, two, three. Damn it. Okay, what if we... Okay, we just need to keep them in there. And then... We've almost got it. We've almost got it. Move over one. There, perfect. Now we just need to get to where the star block is without... Yeah, we've done it, we've done it. Okay. That one was kind of tricky. That one was kind of tricky. There's exactly enough flexibility in the design there that I was able to kind of move things around. Okay. So far, so good. I'm never a huge fan of these ones where they've got a bunch of... Yeah, I mean, obviously we're gonna have to move that 4 block. We always kind of do, don't we? Whether we move it left or right. And here's the thing, we might not have to move it. We might have to move it. We can move in, but then once we've done that, we're kind of stuck. So there is that. I don't know, I almost feel like we have to start doing stuff like this. And then, like, you know, push it out and then run around. There is the lock, the key lock to be concerned about. I think we have to... Okay, I see it. I see... I'm beginning to understand. I'm beginning to believe, as they say. Basically, for this one, it's gonna be difficult, but it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. We need to combine all of the blocks. Doing so is going to be challenging. Then we need to push the 4 block, and then we take the 4 block that we are using to push the 4 block, and we're then putting it on the key switch. All of that sounds like a nightmare, but it's actually not too bad. It's just, you got to make sure that you're doing things in sort of the right order. Why did I think that this was correct? It's fine. Like, nothing has changed or gone wrong. Nothing is permanent here. I just need to move this guy out here like this, and then we move the dot down and then push it in. And this one's a labor-intensive one. And honestly, I don't mind labor-intensive ones anymore, because once I understand that, then like the answer is very obvious to me. Which is nice. It's kind of nice having gotten to that point a little bit. Now, the only problem is that this part here, I kind of need to be able... No. It's a trap. They want you to think that the only way to do what I just did, again, is by opening the door, but that's not true at all. We're gonna move this 3 block down, and we're gonna move it out, same as we did before, and then we're gonna move this guy all the way over here. Over here. I really don't have anything like, it's, as I say, it's just labor intensive. Okay, so now we just push it out. And the thing is, we need to push it out the left side because we're pushing the blue block to the right. Just making sure that what I'm saying is actually possible. I keep expecting the game to throw a loop at me, but it keeps not doing that, which is kind of nice. So we're pushing it all the way over here, and then we're pushing this up, and then we are going to navigate this 4 block all the way up and onto the key switch, and that's basically it. No other gimmicks. I'm not sure why we have to do that. Oh yeah, I do see it, because the star block can only come out left. And we gotta make sure that we're doing this in such a way that we can always move the block. There we go. And that's basically it. Not a big deal. These puzzles have not been too bad so far. I honestly wonder if the early levels weren't harder in some ways. So we've got 6 left. Six left. Oh no! Oh god. I'm afraid of nothing. 2 Mr. Frogs. I'm afraid of 2 things. Yeah, this is kind of a nightmare. I mean, in theory, it's not a big deal, but then again... I wonder if I have to just get Mr. Frog to push that block onto the switch. Is that really it? I mean, that doesn't seem that bad. Is there a reason why that's... Like, is there something I'm not seeing? I always do this, don't I? I always look at the puzzle and I'm like, oh god, this is gonna be a nightmare, and then I do it, and it's like, oh, it's actually not bad at all. Obviously, navigating Mr. Frog out of there is gonna be an interesting challenge, but like, is it gonna be that bad? I don't think it will be that bad. I think we do something like this. Yep. And then, I mean, the real question is there a way to do this? Like, I'm just wondering if there's something I'm not seeing here. I think there is. I think that we gotta hook Mr. Frog in there, and then I have to move all the way up so that I'm in position, and then that way he can push it all the way down. But here's the problem, is I'm pretty sure... I was just thinking, yeah, we don't want to move both of them out of there. We just want the dot so we can move this guy. I am pretty sure that's true. Yeah, I think that's true. I think that's the only trick about this one, because if you move both of them out, it sounds good, but you're not actually doing yourself any favors. You're just kind of hemming yourself in. Okay, so Mr. Frog is undoubtedly going to get in my way here. Maybe he's actually important. I actually don't think he's important at all. I mean, he's gonna get in my way a little bit, but I don't actually think he's intrinsic to the puzzle at all at this point. Oh, this is interesting. How am I gonna get... I need Mr. Frog. He is intrinsic to the puzzle. Isn't that always how it works, you know? I need him basically all the way up and back in his little hole. I need Mr. Frog back in his hole. Because I'm going to use him to get the star block, push it out. This one's got a couple surprises. It's got some fun surprises. I just got to make sure I know where how I'm moving him out. And honestly, I don't know yet. Oh, right. I guess I need him to push against this so that I can then put... There we go. Perfect. And I think that's it. I don't think that there's anything else I need to do with him. I can, in fact, just kind of walk past him here. That's it. Not a big deal. Couple loops. Couple of tricks. Nothing too bad. Nothing too, like, annoying. Not even labor intensive. I'm beginning to, I actually don't think that Mr. Frog is as big of a problem as I made him out to be in the past. This one might be interesting, but I'm no longer, I've finally gotten over this is going to be a nightmare. I think that this is probably fine. I've gotten to the point where it's like, I feel pretty comfortable with the game. Like, especially with something like this where, like, okay, you know what? There's only one thing you can do here. I mean, I like it, honestly, when I have one thing I know I can do. Because, you know, not having a lot of agency means that I don't have to worry too much about, like, I don't know, getting something wrong. I know that was a little weird, but hear me out. I'm not really sure. Like, we obviously only have a 2 block that we need to deal with. And I'm not really sure how we need to deal with it just yet. Like, signs to me point that we're using the dot to my right here. And we're gonna use this guy here. We're pushing the blue dot on the switch, and then we're combining these. And I think that that's really it. I actually don't think that there is any, like, major gimmicks here. Like, what? Is there something else? Again, I always ask this. I always ask this. Is there something I'm not seeing? And I don't think so. I think maybe the one thing I don't like... Yeah, there is something I'm not seeing. I need to be able to push a red dot in here and combine it so that I can push the blue dot out. Because otherwise, I mean, I can try and push this guy down, but, like, it's gonna lock them in place, and there's, like, I can't move that blue block once it's down in that corner. And I also, like, it's gonna block it completely. So that's a problem. I have a funny feeling everything I did was pretty much fine. I do think that this guy I pushed down is probably fine. I don't see any way of getting that because I need to be able to push the switch. It's probably this guy here. This is the only mistake I made here, is, like, combining those for basically no reason. Like, I could have just, like, pushed it over here, and then retrieved both of these guys. And all we do now is I gotta make sure I'm, like, getting the dot around the star is gonna be an interesting challenge. I think it's probably possible. I think it is. It's gonna be a... Is it possible? I think it is. Because, you know, we push it here, and then we like, I think we can just... Oh, right, we can't push the star. Yeah, this is fine. What am I worried about? Now, I do think we will need another 2 block, and we're gonna have to shove it in here so that we can push the 2 block out once we've pushed it up. So we'll just get that ready. And I think that is it. No, I don't think that there's any other major problems that I can foresee. Push that up, and then so where's the blue guy going? He's stuck there now. I don't think that that's necessarily a problem. I think we can push the other 2 to the right. No, there's something wrong here. I'm just thinking about this. Something isn't right about this. Okay, I wonder if we do that. No, yeah, I guess so. I'm just thinking like, oh, we can't get the star out now. No, we can. It's gonna be tricky, but it will be fine. I mean, I say it's gonna be tricky. But now what? Now that's the problem. This is the part I don't like. Is like, now what? Cause like, I can't get it out now, right? I can't get it out of there. I wonder if I need to combine all the dots. Actually, I don't think, I think we can literally do that. Oh God. Yeah, we can do that. They're really gonna make me earn it. Okay. So what we do is we grab this dot over here and we put it down here, and I think we can retrieve that. I really don't... Okay, yeah, no, we're fine. I was just thinking... No, we're not fine. Okay. I kind of wish I had realized what I needed to do before I made every conceivable mistake. But we're here, and it's fine. So... I think this is okay now. So we are going to push this guy up. And... No, how do we get in there? I think the mistake I'm making is by pushing it all the way down. We need to push it here. This is one of the early puzzles. This is why I'm struggling, is because it's got a lot of tricks. You think you've got it, and then actually there's like one little tiny gimmick that's tripping you up. Okay, so now I think I'm okay, because now I can push the blue block to the left, and then I can push it up again. Like this is what a wild journey this one is. Okay, so we've pushed it up. Now we just kind of have to get all of these 2s out of the way, and I think that's fine. We just push them over here. Yeah, I think this is good now. I don't think that there's anything else. I've said this 3 times now. I don't know what kind of problems could I foresee. A lot of them, apparently. But that's another one for the books. Wait. Yeah, see? I keep thinking I've got it, and then I haven't got it. Because, like, I'm making little mistakes that get me into trouble. So now, how do we... I think we push this one down, and then we can push the 2 into the star. I don't think it's my imagination. I do think that the early game was harder in some ways because it had a lot more of these kind of puzzles where it's like, oh, yeah, you understand like what you're supposed to do, but like getting there is gonna mean tripping over your feet a lot. You trip over your feet a lot in this game, and that's kind of what was irking me in the early game. But anyway, still not a big deal. Not a big problem at all. So we have 4 more puzzles. I'm pretty sure we can get those all done in the next episode, maybe. The next episode might be extra long if so. But we'll just call it here. If you are enjoying this series, definitely hit the like button, consider subscribing for more content like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.